Hey, what's up guys? Dale Valor from Modern Valor Dating. Bringing you another video to help you with your growth. Today we're going to be talking about phone game. Alright, we talked about text game in an earlier video. Today we're going to talk about chopping it up on the phone and what that looks like, how to improve with that. I got the top 4 tips on how to kill it on the phone. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, tip number 1. You want to call her like you would a friend, okay? So when you call one of your friends on the phone and you're talking on the phone, like I'm going to call Joe Rockmore Valor here, who's shooting the video right now. I'm going to call him. I'm not going to be like, hey, Joe, it was great hanging out with you the other day. I really hope that we can do it again. It was a lot of fun, and I hope that we can connect at a later date and go out and have another good time. What do you think about that? You would never say that to any of your friends, ever. What you would say is something like, hey, Joe, what's going on, man? This is Dale. Hey, listen, man, I had a great time hanging out with you the other night, man. Man, we were killing it at the club. Like, I know that you got a couple of phone numbers, and then I turned around and took them home with me, but he's laughing. But anyway, it was, man, let's do it again this Friday. It was really dope, man. Really looking forward to it, man. So we'll talk to you later. All right, man, peace. That's how I'm going to talk to one of my friends. And that's exactly how I'm going to talk to her. Hey, what's up, girl? It's Dale. Hey, yeah, so, hey, last week was awesome. It was great. You look super sexy. It was a lot of fun. And I really like getting to know you. And so, hey, let's do it again. I'm going to be going out probably Saturday night. I'm going to hit up a couple of the local establishments. So maybe, why don't you tag along? I think it'll be a good time. All right, peace. That's pretty much how I'm going to talk to her. I'm not going to talk to her all formal and all that kind of stuff. It's not fun. It's not entertaining. It's not anything that, it's just blah, and it doesn't land. So make sure that you talk to her like you would one of your buddies. We're going to hop into tip number 2. Let's get it. Tip number 2, build comfort on the phone. This is one of the places that you can actually game because you're hearing each other's voice. So if you get her number from somewhere, you've already went through the text game, which we talked about in an earlier video. And now you've got her on the phone, but you haven't met yet. Or if you did meet, you met, initially when you approached and all that kind of thing. You can kind of get to know each other a little bit better on the phone. Have a few interesting stories to tell. That's something else we touched on in an earlier video. Talk about it. Hit those attraction spikes as much as you can. Doesn't mean be on the phone with her for 3 hours, but just have something fun to talk about, something fun to say, and yeah, just build comfort. That way, when you do get together, it feels more natural, like you already know each other. There's not, from her perspective, or maybe even from yours, that kind of weird awkwardness until you kind of like loosen up a little bit. You're already loose, you already know each other, you know what each other's into and all that kind of stuff. Now it's just time to go have fun. So we're gonna hop into tip number 3. Let's go. Tip number 3, set the date on the phone. For God's sakes, do not do it through text message. Once you get her on the phone, that is the time to set up the when, where, and how that it's gonna go down, that it's gonna happen. So make sure when you get her on the phone, when you set that date and that time, do it with her hearing your voice. Now it's real. Now you're a real person. You're not just characters on a screen. You're not emojis and funny memes and things like that. You're a real, live human being with a voice. So make sure you set that date on the phone. We're gonna hop into tip number 4. Let's go. Tip number 4, the confirmation text. I know this isn't really like phone game in the context of what we were talking about before, but a lot of guys have issue with girls ghosting on them and not showing up and flaking on them, all that kind of stuff. With this tip, what you want to do is you're not texting her to find out if she's going to be there, because that looks really, really bad. It just looks insecure. Like Oh, are you sure you're going to be there? Are you sure that it's okay? You know, don't do any of that. What you want to do is you want to have something fun, interesting, and make sure, and it's letting her know that you're expecting her to be there. So say something to the effect of, hey, make sure, like, looking forward to seeing you tonight, and make sure you wear something pretty. That way we can match. Something fun like that. And that's implying that you're going to be there and you expect her to be there too. So she doesn't have an excuse. So if you like this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. We want to get you these videos as quickly as humanly possible. So make sure you do that. I'm Dale Valor from Modern Valor Dating. Salute.